Hello and welcome back. I'm Deirdre and this is day 3 of 30 days of packing up and decluttering and getting out of here. Yesterday I started the study in my office and today I'll be able to finish that with a bit of luck, I'm pretty sure. But I also wanted to have a quick word about something that's very dear to my heart. Lists. A girlfriend last night sent me an article. It was a person who was writing about the fact that he was really disorganised without lists and they kept him somewhat organised. Well, I'm certainly like that. I was really vague. You know, I'm the kid who would follow the kitten who was chasing the butterfly and I'd forget where I was going and why. But as I got older, I discovered lists, and long before anyone coined the phrase bullet journal, I ran effectively a bullet journal, or as another girlfriend, hi Chrissy, used to call them, DD books. So those DD books held my life in them, and I could tell you where and when I was meant to be at any point in the day, and every day I just line across or turn over the page, transfer any ongoing tasks that I hadn't completed, and get on with the next day. And that way, by the end of the week, a lot got done. Now, I think there's something really important about writing it down. And for me, having it on my phone, you know, the great digital process that we can do now just doesn't do it for me. I just haven't clicked like that. I have for everything else digitally, but not for my list, not for my, you know, effectively what is now known as a bullet journal, because I didn't coin the phrase DD book. So I write things down and I cross them off, and I know when and where I will be, and you know, every day it's not a constant reminder that I'm disorganized. And on that note, I'm going to go in and start packing up the rest of my office. This is where I left it yesterday, with these boxes piled up, and I haven't taped them yet or moved them out. I'll get the trolley later and bring them out. I've got a couple of boxes here, bit of a plug for Freedom, who are providing all my boxes, thank you. If you're in the UK, they're called Harveys, I think. First up, these are really cute. These are little postcards that, I got them in Italy I'm trying to think where. Somewhere, one of the northern cities. Fabulous place, but they're just glorious. And I've popped them into just little IKEA frames. No, not plug for IKEA, but they are very useful if you want a cheap framing solution. A kakapo. This is a soft toy version of one of the most endangered birds in the world. It's a New Zealand kakapo. They don't squeak actually, they boom. Do they boom? I think they might. Anyway, they live on a little island south of New Zealand called Codfish Island, I think. I think it's Codfish. Google them. They're most beautiful birds. They're enormous parrots, ground dwelling. They walk around. They're too big to fly, practically, and make nests in the bottom of trees, in the roots. They're absolutely beautiful, and they had no predators until, of course, when the Maori population came in, and then later the Europeans. We brought things like rats and dogs and cats and decimated these beautiful, gentle creatures. Will they survive? There are so many people working incredibly hard to help them, but it's a very, very, very slippery slope when you've got so few of these creatures left. But lovely they most certainly are, and I keep this to remind me we have to look after things. A DD book, or rather a bullet journal, because they have labels now. See, that's an old one. That's my life. Chock-a-block. Stacked, listed, crossed off. Good ideas added in. I just opened up this and I have 3 old passports in here. I mean, really, what am I going to do with 3 old passports? They are defunct. Oh, cancelled. I have a new one, it's all right. Over up here on my desk, I have the top of an old table that I used. Beautiful piece of marble, and I just took the rather ugly legs off it. And it's got a letter opener that my nephew gave me from Japan. It's got these lovely little mice holding up leaves. And that's the buttonhole from my younger son's wedding for the men. That's my dad's pocket knife. That is some matches in a nice little glass vase though. And this is, I wish you could smell it. That is a candle from that shop in France called something like Nom de la Rose? Not sure. Anyway, it's beautiful, but this is my treasured possession. It's the only thing I've kept from Dad. And it's as sharp as all get up and very useful. And I finally found a use for this little box. How good is that? I'm just going to put all the batteries in it. This is what's left on my desk. So, my notepad with dots. How good is that? Of course, a whole lot of pencils and pens. My favourite pen. Just a quick and easy reference for phone numbers. Hey! My real passport. Yes, look at New Zealand passports. Aren't they beautiful? Birds, sea, they're very fabulous, aren't they? Just gorgeous. Here is a little stack of things that I'll need before I go. It's a picture of my mum and dad with the little boys when they were little. I haven't plugged my computer in, it's over here. It looks messier than it is. But I just thought this would amuse you. Because everybody needs a good, strong, utility knife sitting on there. It was in here. I mean, really? Of course I have to have one of those there. You never know when they can be useful. Over here, I've emptied the bottom of that. I just put them here on that ghost chair. That's the pile of filing that I need to go through and sort out a little bit, but I need a document box to put that in. The chair needs to have a plastic wrap around it. The magazines are still there. I'm just going to keep the last year of them, I think, is what I'll do. A little heater, bag for my tripod, that big heavy piece of marble. I'll have to talk to the man who does the lifting. A big pile of boxes and more things that need to be wrapped carefully and or disposed of. And there's the pile, even bigger than yesterday. There'll be one more full of ornaments, and that's my study packed up. I'm going to call that a win. And I'm going to put the study over here on the done side. That's day 3 done. I'm happy with that. I believe the study is finished. I wouldn't have moved it. I hadn't thought of it as being finished. I do have to get some smaller boxes to pack the ornaments into. If you've just found me, please subscribe, and there is a playlist of my full decluttering that I did before I started packing up. I'll be back tomorrow with day 4, and I'm not sure where I'll be. You know, it's a lottery with me. It's a gorgeous day outside, and so I'm going to go out and enjoy it. Have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.